everyone, so looks like, yes, this highly controversial movie, The Marvels, especially its second weekend box office drop, it's so huge. It looks like it is breaking all kind of record, especially for second weekend box office drop. It's so big, and now looks like it is going to be one of the worst second weekend drop of all time. And also same time, it is also for the superhero movie to drop this huge also. Like, looks like it is breaking two record here. One is for superhero movies, and another is for Marvel movies. And when I think about this overall, how this movie like did so bad, not just in domestic, also international. Like, this movie looks like the international people also saw the trailer. They're like, we are not seeing this movie. That means that I can believe it. How is this happened? The first Captain Marvel made $1 billion. This movie, at least it should have made some money, especially the people who enjoyed the first movie. Looks like they just went to see that movie because of that movie came out between Avenger Endgame and Avenger Infinity War. Oh, that is looks like what happened here, because this movie's drop is so historic. Well, it's like you lost your word when you think about it. That means, of course, this movie is actually like the overall, this movie is not that good. Obviously, it went through so many reshoot. When you see this movie, you figure it out. Story doesn't make sense. CGI is not that good. Most importantly, I think for most people, deal breaker for this movie is the villain is so underwhelming that they cannot believe it. They went see this movie. I personally also thought the storytelling was so bad. Some of time I was really confused. Of course, Disney, they're trying to distance themselves from this movie. Even before this movie came out, so many news came out around this movie. I guess they knew this movie is going to be so huge, like huge flop at the box office. That is, of course, it is still, though it still is a Marvel movie, and doing this bad is overall, it's really bad news. That means I can believe it. All these people, they like, there is some people who are really excited to see this movie. I saw them on Twitter. This movie was trending days on Twitter. What happened to those people? They didn't even see this movie. So, these people are on Twitter. They're not real people. Obviously, because when this movie initially opened, I did say this movie was trending on Twitter. So what happened to those people? All this Brie Larson fan, yeah. I guess the normal audience, they are not on Twitter. They are not tweeting. If they want to see some movie, they go and see this movie. This one looks like that they saw the trailer. They saw, oh, this is, I don't need to see. Of course, the Miss Marvel and the WandaVision, the show is connected to so many things. Those things are not popular either. I guess it did affect this movie. Going forward, I feel like MCU, they should take a note here, especially Disney, Marvel, they should take a note that these characters, they're not that popular, although a lot of people like Iman Vellani, but it's not enough. I hope Marvel, they will look at this movie's box office failure and they will make some adjustment. Although we hear that they're already making adjustment, I hope they make it in time. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie dropping on second weekend, breaking all this record. And if you enjoyed this video, watch your other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.